Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another build video in The Sims 4. So today we're actually going to be building a wedding chapel. I have one of my Sims in one of my Let's Plays that's about to get married and I want to build them a wedding venue in the new world that came with the Love Struck expansion pack. So we are going to be building a tiny little wedding chapel and it's going to be a bit cheesy as well. That's my goal anyway. I kind of want to go for a Vegas themed wedding chapel. I don't actually know for sure if that's what I'm thinking of, but I feel like that's what I'm thinking of. So hopefully we'll be on the same page, but I'm going to be putting it right here on this 30 by 20 lot, or at least I'm going to try to. And I don't actually have the My Wedding Stories pack, so I don't have a wedding venue type. So I'm going to leave this as a lounge. That's what it was originally. And if I can't fill these requirements, then I'll change it. But I'm going to try to just leave it as a lounge because I think you can have a wedding at a lounge. Hopefully you can. I will find out. But first things first, I need to work on the shell of this. And I'm kind of winging this as usual, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. I'm thinking that I want to put two bathrooms back here. I have this ideal and I just don't know how it's going to look, but I'm thinking that we could do a bathroom here and a bathroom here. And I can go on and add the lights in here. These are going to be really small 2x2 tile bathrooms. Then I'm just going to grab a random wedding arch. All of this may change. I'm just trying to figure out how much space I need before I do the roofing. But I think I'm going to put the wedding arch right here. So this is going to be the main wedding area. I'm going to go with the love seats for our wedding seating. I feel like that's plenty of seating. That's enough, right? So then we could actually scoot this in a little bit. Maybe one more time. We'll do that. And that should be enough space. I should be able to work with that. So I'm going to leave that now and do the roofing. And I also might have to add an extra little area onto this little chapel for the reception area. So I don't know. I haven't figured all that out yet. I'm going to start with this main part and I'm just going to figure it out as I go, which is not usually a good plan for me, but we shall see how it goes. I want there to be a bit of a steeple, I guess. Is that the right thing to call it? So I think I'm going to add on this little area right here. It's a bit taller than I would like it to be, but I can't really do anything about that. Oh no, am I about to freeze? Did I freeze? No, okay, I'm good. But I can kind of bring this roof up really tall like that, and oh, I don't like that. Maybe I need to bring it down just a little bit. That got very dramatic. Does that look like a little wedding chapel? Hopefully it does. I'm gonna put some little columns around this. I'm not sure what wallpaper I'm gonna use. I feel like the exterior should probably be white wallpaper, like white siding, and I don't know what kind of roofing. Should we do a metal roofing? Do I like it? I don't know if I do. What about island living? Or we do have the for rent pack where we could do whatever this is. I kind of like this color. We might do this. We also might change it though. I don't know. I feel like maybe a metal roof would look better. We'll do island living. Growing Together has some nice white siding. So I think I'm going to start out there. And if we need to change it, we will. And then maybe we put the reception area over here. I don't want it to be too big. Like I don't want it to be bigger than the actual wedding chapel. I don't want it to draw too much attention to itself over here. So we're gonna have to make that work, even though that looks like a really small space. I feel like it's making my wedding chapel ugly, but I'm gonna have to commit to it for right now. Oh, the evening light is so much better. I wish I had been doing that the whole time. I am out of ideals. That's pretty much what I had planned at this point. Maybe we could add some stairs on the front. And then for the cheesy part of it, I kind of want to do these neon columns. I don't know exactly what the color theme is going to be, but I feel like pink or red, and we don't really have a good red option in this. Oh, we do have this pink one. This is kind of flashy. I don't know. It might be too flashy. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to stick with this. We need a door, and I think this one. Do we have a pink? We do not. Oh, I could do this one though. We have just white, but I kind of like this. I kind of like the tackiness of it. We'll do a big heart decal, neon decal right here on the front. I feel like I need an extra roof over this area. I think I'm gonna have to add one because I feel like it looks strange. I don't like it. Why do I not like it? But I don't. I gotta scoop my decal up. It messes with my heart sign. Maybe the columns help a little bit. And some fencing. We have red, but that's not on theme with everything else. So I think we're gonna have to go with the white and the gold, which I don't like. I know the gold was cheesy, but I feel like it's getting a bit too wild. Maybe just white on that. And some railings also, even though I don't don't like the way they glitch over here with the foundation. That does not look very nice, and there is nothing I can do about it. Okay, that's a start. I do want to have a dumpster in this build, maybe back here in this corner. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And I might actually scoot this up just a little bit so that we could add a back door. I don't know. Do I actually want to do that? I feel like the back of the build isn't super accessible because of these buildings that are over here. I mean, that's a bit annoying. It's okay. I have a plan. The thing is, these buildings are getting on my nerves. I'm wanting to add some doors back here. I have a vision, you guys. I can't explain it right now. You'll see it. But I'm wanting to add a couple of doors, but also to add to the cheesiness, we could add a prom photo backdrop where if you get married, you can come out here and you can take a picture. And not really though, can you? Because would be kind of a tight squeeze, but I don't know. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try. We'll do pink to match the rest of the build. I don't like these doors though. I don't like the color of them. I can just do white, I guess. And then I think I'm going to put some of these awnings from the for rent pack across the top instead of adding another roof. Oh, they're glitching a bit. Do I have one that's smaller? Yes, I do. Okay, maybe this one will work. Perfect. Yes. And then I could add just one staircase. I don't want to add one over here by my dumpster. Your Sims could take a selfie. They could take a photo with their spouse. That's probably it. I need another decal. We could do the woohoo sign back here. It's very cheesy, but it's in the back of the build, so you wouldn't notice it if you don't like it. Okay, here is how the back of the build is looking. It's hard to get back here because of all these buildings, but I added some heart-shaped rugs and a few plants and some flowers and stuff like that just to finish off that area for decoration. I also added some windows over here on this side, and I don't know how many windows I'm going to use for this build, but I felt like it needed something over there. So I want to add a getaway car over here. I want to add just one random car. I don't really know what else I'm going to do on this side of the lot yet, so the car might get moved, but I'm thinking to finish off this area back here. We could add some palm trees, and I think there's one that has lights on it from Island Living. I just have to find it. Oh yes, this one. Okay, I feel like this is cute. That is supposed to be lights, right? I'm not sure. I'm gonna pretend like it is. We'll do a few more windows over here, or should we do a separate entrance to this area instead? I could do the windows over on the front of the build. We'll just have a ton of exits for this wedding chapel. You can just run anytime you want to. If you need to walk out on a wedding, like in the Not So Berry challenge, leave someone at the altar, this is your place. You can just run out the back door or the side door or the front door. We have plenty of options here. And maybe we could add the windows on each side. Boom, there we go. So we have another little heart rug, because can you have too many cheesy heart rugs in a cheesy wedding chapel? No, or at least I'm gonna say no. Maybe you can. And we'll do another little light back here, and I think that would finish off the side area. I think that would be pretty good. What about up here? I feel like this needs something. What about a clock? I kind of like this one. Could I delete these walls? That's what it would look like. I don't know that I like it. I think that looks weird. I'm gonna get rid of that. We could, though, possibly grab one of the, what is this? What is this called? Why have I forgotten what this is called? Door frames? Is that what it's called? I don't know. But we could grab one of those and kind of shove the clock in it. The lighting got weird. Maybe I could fix that. I feel like that's slightly better and not entirely weird looking. Maybe a little tiny bit weird looking, but I think I'm gonna go for it. I think there's some pack that has a big decorative bell, and I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me, but I think it's Cottage Living. For some reason, I want to think Cottage Living has a big bell decoration, and if I had that, that would be perfect. So maybe you guys could swap it out. If you have Cottage Living, you could swap out my ridiculously large clock for that decoration, if I'm not imagining it. But I feel like some pack has that. Oh, maybe My Wedding Stories. I bet it's My Wedding Stories. That would make sense. But I'm going to use this clock, which is glitching out just a little bit. Did I size that up? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. It's just a weird graphic, I guess. I don't hate the clock, you guys. I don't hate it. Hopefully you guys don't hate it as well. All right, we'll do some more flowers over here. And I actually should probably bring this all the way down here. I don't know why I didn't do that. I grabbed this marriage certificate. No, this isn't a marriage certificate, is it? This has something to do with the romance consultant thing, but I'm gonna put it on the wall over here. I'm gonna size it up, but not that much. Should I do it above the door or just right over here? here. I think I'm gonna do it beside the door. We do need something up above the door though. We could do the neon lights from High School Years. That's kind of cheesy. I'll change the color of the light when I playtest, because right now it's just white and I want it to be pink. Maybe I can change it with Tool. Yes, I can. That's so handy. You can barely tell that's there, but for some reason it makes me feel better. Also, we could do one of these number signs. We can do these above the windows. You guys, I love that. Should I do white or it's white? I was gonna say white or pink, but pink is not an option. Surprisingly enough, I feel like pink should have been an option for everything in the Love Struck pack. That may be an unpopular opinion, but that's my opinion. We have red. I just can't make myself go with the red. I feel like it's just too much. Okay, I think the shell is finished. I think we're done. We do need a sign to go up here. We have more options than I thought we did. Okay, I know this is a bit weird because this is supposed to be more like a billboard, I think, but I'm gonna put it right there up against the foundation, and I feel like that looks like a sign, so I'm gonna get rid of these. And then this one as well. This is red, but I feel like we could put that somewhere, maybe right over here. That is the best color option we have. We do have a pink and purple. Maybe that's better. Then I'm gonna throw this little pink sign over here, and I need some flowers or something to go in front of this to make this look better. Like that. I used the little wall planters, but I put them in the floor so you can't really tell they're wall planters. Maybe I need to scooch it over just a little bit. And Herbert, we have to fit Herbert in somewhere. Oh, I don't want a sad Herbert. I want happy Herbert. That's this one or this one, so we got to go with the pink one. So now the question is, what are we going to put over here? We have this whole huge space over here, and I don't know what to do. We have our getaway car. I could add an extra palm tree over here. That's definitely not enough though. I don't want to do only outdoor dining, but I guess I could do a little bit of outdoor stuff. But if it's raining, then you want to have indoor options. So I don't know. Let's see. What can we put out here? Oh, we could do a platform, and we could do like a little area for musicians to play and a dance floor and stuff like that. And you still wouldn't be able to use it if it was raining, but if it wasn't raining, it would be cool looking. Also, I have no other ideals, so that is what we're gonna have to go with. We have these massive debug art dividers is what it's called. I was trying to think of something that I could use as the backdrop for our band area, and I feel like these might be perfect. I'm gonna size them down once because they're kind of a lot, but that's how we would be looking. So you can't see our getaway car. I don't love the colors of it. I feel like it doesn't totally match our situation over here. I'm even gonna put some suitcases by the car, some random luggage. Oh, I could do a taxi instead. I like the color of this taxi. I was gonna change the color of the car, but I'm gonna have a taxi waiting for your Sims instead. I think that's adorable. All right, moving on. We'll do marble floor tile, make it a bit fancy. I honestly feel like I'm making a mistake at this point, but I'm hoping I can bring it all together. I'm gonna put a piano out here. We also need a microphone, which I can kind of shove over here with the piano. And what about a DJ booth? I feel like we need a rug. We need something over here. So I'll grab the Love Struck one. I kind of love this rug. City Living used to be my favorite rug, but I think there's a new favorite in town, and it's from Love Struck. Alrighty, there is our musician area. Very cute, very something. I don't know if cute's the right word for it. We definitely need a dance floor. I think I like this one. This one's marble. I don't really like it though. But maybe if we add lights around it, maybe it won't be so weird looking. I probably should have just turned this into a parking lot. I feel like that would have made more sense. Oh, and possibly a woohoo blanket. We might could get a woohoo blanket in here. Is that weird though in a public venue? I haven't figured that out yet. But these lights right here, I think I'm just gonna go all the way around. Is that strange? I feel like the whole thing is strange. Maybe I should scoot it over. I don't love it, but I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna keep decorating at least, and maybe it'll get better. And I'm starting to kind of hate this side of the build. I feel like maybe we need some windows on this side of the build after all. I don't think it's looking very nice. Maybe we just do 3 of them like that, and hopefully it looks okay on the inside. I am gonna put a little woohoo blanket down. I don't know if it's a good idea, but if you guys don't like it, if you get this off the gallery, just feel free to delete it. I'm gonna kind of overlap it with the dance floor to try to help this whole area, and I think I need more plants. I'm just not going to worry about it, you guys. I'm just trying to have fun with this build. One of my little legacy Sims is going to get married here, and so I just want it to be fun and have plenty of options and stuff like that. So I did put some trash cans in, and I also have a little stereo. But at least if you do hire a musician, they have somewhere to play. We have a little bit of music. So moving on into the inside. I don't know what I'm going to do in here. At least I have my flooring picked out. I can use the same flooring, but I don't have a clue what I'm going to do with the wallpaper. Uh-oh, I have a problem with one of my windows. I didn't place my windows well. I got to scoot that over. I can take care of the bathrooms pretty quickly. That should be easy enough. We do have a pink talking toilet that is pretty cheesy. I think it's so ugly. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like the talking toilets. I don't understand them. Also, should we do a woohoo bush? I know we have the woohoo blanket, but should we fit this in somewhere? Maybe back here behind the band area. We'll shove one back here in this corner. We have a pink frame for the mirror, but I think I'd rather it match the sink. I'm gonna do these with the little pictures on them just because I think they're cute. We need a photo booth. I'm going on and placing that. I don't want to forget about it. Oh, that is gonna take up a lot of space. I don't know if I like that. Where else can I put it? I don't like it right there. I don't want it in there. Maybe I'll just get rid of these plants. And I could put it right here. And I accidentally destroyed my wall. That is just lovely. Yeah, I think I could fit it right there. It doesn't completely block the window out. It's kind of just tall enough. Just a little bit too tall, but I like it. I'm going with it. I'll even add in some chairs in case you're waiting on your turn with the photo booth. Okay, and just because we have enough space, I am going to include a shower as well for the bathroom. Not because it's necessary. I just think it's nice to have the option. We have a pink option with the for rent pack. I don't hate that. It's a little flashy, but not too bad. I'm gonna add in some towels and maybe some kind of painting. We'll do this one. I think I'm gonna do the same one in both bathrooms. Usually I would change it up, but I don't really like all the swatches of this one. I guess we could do the lips. All right, the bathrooms are a little tacky, but they are done and they should be functional, but I will playtest it. I'll playtest everything before I put it on the gallery. Then I have these kind of strange little rooms that are leading out to the back. I just didn't want them to be a part of the main room. So I gotta put some doors. I was thinking some archways. That's what I couldn't think of earlier. I said door frame, didn't I? But that's what I meant was archways. But I don't know what I'm gonna do in these little rooms. I thought about doing some accent tables with a flower on it or something like that. Let me see. What could we do? We could add a couch, I guess. I was really thinking about using the lips couch, the kiss of the night couch. I know this is so cheesy and I feel like most people would hate this, but I'm thinking about using it for the seats in the wedding area. It's supposed to be cheesy, so I'm sorry if you guys hate it, just change it out. But if I use that over here, I don't really want to use it in here. So what am I going to use in here? These rooms are giving me problems. This table might not be so bad. It does kind of clip into the archway a little bit. I mean, you can definitely see it from this other room, but I don't think it's too bad. I think I could go with this, although it blends in with my wallpaper. Maybe I need a different color. And I guess on this side of this area, I'm just going to do a little painting. So I genuinely don't know what else to do. We have a mirror on the other side of this tiny room, so I don't want to add another mirror. Oh my goodness, that is way too big. All right, so there's that area. What are we going to do with this one? I feel like I don't have enough room for anything more than an accent table. I was kind of thinking about placing a desk back here for like the people who run the wedding chapel to make your wedding certificate or whatever you would need to do. I was thinking about putting a desk and a computer, but I just don't think I have enough room for it. So I might just copy this and do the same thing over on this side. And also I'm going to change the light from the yellow or the white light to pink just to spice it up a little bit. It's time to move on to the wedding area. And I also have another controversial, possibly controversial ideal. And I say controversial just because I don't know if everyone will like it. But what if we did animal print going down the wedding aisle? Like, what if we did tiger print? It doesn't match our pink theme. We do have pink, whatever this is. That is so cheesy. That's worse somehow than the tiger print, isn't it? But that would be our only pink option. And then we could do this. We could do the white and the black. We could try that. I don't hate it. I thought I would, but I don't. I don't want to be so bold as to put animal print on the walls. So I'm thinking we could let this be the wallpaper. Maybe that, and then we could do this this all the way around the rest of the build. I don't like this wedding arch. I think I'm going to swap that out. I actually find it kind of strange that we didn't get a new wedding arch with the Love Struck pack. I don't hate this one. I think we could do that. I don't like the Love Struck curtains because of how short they are. I feel like if they were longer, they'd be fine. But I'm thinking high school years. We could go with the really sheer curtains, and that would keep the light coming in as well. Okay, that just leaves the rest of the decorations. I mean, I think this area is fine. We've got some flowers. I don't want to add too much clutter all around the seats because Sims tend to move around a lot for some reason during weddings, and I don't want them to get to where they can't actually go where they're trying to go. So I think I'm going to turn around and focus on this corner because it needs some help. I don't know what we're going to do here, but we need something. We could do a little table and obviously some more flowers because it's a cheesy wedding venue. You can't have too many flowers. And a notebook. Oh, we got new swatches of this notebook. This makes me really happy. I didn't know that. I have seen a few people talking about the recent update with all the swatches, and I was really excited about that one cozy chair. Let me see if I can find it really quickly so you guys know what I'm talking about. I didn't realize the notebook got new swatches. I love that. This one. I love this chair so much, and we only had 3 swatches, I think. And look at that. Now I have a little cream colored one, a little pink one. Oh, this is so nice, you guys. I love the notebook update even more though, because I use that little notebook all the time when I'm building. So that makes me really, really happy. We'll also do a little feather pin just for the fancy effect of it. I feel like my notebook table is not working. I feel like it's ugly. We need some new swatches of the feather pin, okay? I need a decent white swatch. I don't like the swatches we have of that. Maybe it's the table. Maybe I need that one from high school years. It's a bit cheesier than I want to go though. Maybe not this one. This one's not horrible. Yeah. Oh, I like that actually. I feel bad for calling it cheesy. I like it. I'm gonna put some nice trees right here by the door. And do we need music? Do you need music when you're walking down the aisle? I don't know. I guess I could do the little prom stereo. Is that what that's from? It's from high school years. Event speakers. I don't know. I could do that. I could do that on both sides actually. So that just leaves this wall. This wall's a bit of a problem. I could put a door over here so that your Sims wouldn't have to go outside to get to the reception area. So that would take up a little bit of space. But what else do we need? What else do we put here? I think somewhere I saw a mural. Oh no, that's not what I thought that was. I thought that was like flowers and stuff. That's not it. Never mind. I kind of like this sign. I know it's weird, but I don't hate it. We could do that, or we could do another one of these backdrops. This probably makes more sense because you could actually take pictures of your Sims in front of it, but we already have one. Maybe I like my cactus sign better. Should we put some balloons up back here? Is that too far? I think I'm going to. I don't hate it. That's the theme for this build. I don't hate it. We also have this balloon archway. Maybe that would go somewhere in there. I don't know if we're going to use that. And I don't love the cactus picture, but I think I'm just going to leave it because we are going for the desert Vegas theme. Maybe it's like an advertisement. Maybe this place is that tacky. I don't know. I feel like we need something else over here. Oh, I know what I wanted, and I don't think I left myself enough space to do it. I wanted a cleaning closet. Maybe I have enough room right here. I'm gonna get rid of the archway. We don't need that in our lives. And usually I would put a broom over here by the cleaning closet. I feel like that messes with the vibe just a little bit, but I'm gonna just go with it, and you guys can change it if you want to. That still leaves the problem of this corner. I noticed we have this weird owl sculpture thing that we could kind of put over here. I mean, it's weird, but it came with Love Struck. It's definitely tacky. I guess we could go with a fountain. I am running out of ideals. The fountain, it seems weird to put that inside though. Where could we put it outside? We could put it by our sign. Yes, boom. I love it. I don't know how I feel about these owls though. I think it'd be creepy to get married with those guys watching you. I think I'm gonna delete them, or we'll find somewhere to put them in the reception area. That's where everything's going until I deal with it. Maybe just some more plants and a wall decal. We could do the lips. You barely notice it, but at least it's there. Okay, I'm gonna stop worrying about it. This may genuinely be the tackiest thing I've ever built. I think we could put a bar right here. What else do we still need? Just a bar and bar stools. We are doing so well. I mean, it may be ugly, but at least we're getting it done. I don't have enough room for this bar. This area is too small. Could I fit it over here? Could I curve it around like that? I mean, that takes up a lot of space. I think it would be okay though. I think I'm going to try it. And I'll put the owls on the bar. Oh, I just forgot that I meant to include some kind of a kitchen in case you had to hire a caterer. Oh, things are not looking good now. Nope, they are not. I guess I could close off this area. We could put a kitchen back there. That's going to totally mess up my bar. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But that is a problem for some other time. We're just going to make it super small. I can't even add much clutter because I don't want the counters to not be functional because we have two. I could add another one. I could do a corner cabinet like that. I'm still going to keep it pretty minimal though because I don't want to have to deal with functionality issues. I am going to put a dishwasher in here. We do need a sink if we're going to have a kitchen. So we really don't have that much room back here, but it will do. Somebody could come back here and cook you a cake, or your own sim could come back here if they had to, which I have had to do before during weddings. Usually my caterer either won't show up or they don't cook the cake and I start panicking and I go cook it myself and then they cook it. I'm going to do a little cork board and also a little calendar and aprons, and then we're good. I'm going to scooch the calendar over a little bit. Maybe a clock, and then I'm done. We'll do this little clock. I feel like we need some more swatches in this as well. I'm very happy we have new swatches. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying this little clock would look cute in pink or white. Do we have a white? No, we don't. We need a white or a gold. We could use a gold option in that. Okay, now I need to add in a door, and I want it to kind of look different from all the rest of the doors. I want it to look like a service door. Could I add a decal to this one? Didn't we get decals at some point? I feel like we did. Also, I don't know what I'm going to do about the bar situation. I'm probably going to have to get a smaller bar, which irritates me because I love this bar, but I think it would be cute to have a little ceiling fan as well. Or it's not a ceiling fan, indoor fan. I don't know what it is. Yep, I think I'm going to have to give up the ghost on this bar. I got to get a smaller one. Or could I do it like that? Maybe I would have to do it this way. What do we think? Would that be functional? That is the question. And it barely leaves us any room for chairs. I wanted to get a few chairs in here. I think I'm going to be able to get two. I think that would be functional, but I will check it. This is actually not a great reception area if it's raining. Don't use this wedding venue if it's raining, okay? This isn't good. Over here, I could do two little chairs, and I genuinely think that's all I'm going to be able to shove into this build. I feel like it's going to be difficult enough for Sims to move around. I don't want to keep pushing it, but I do want one more table. I'm not going to put anything on it because I feel like you could put your wedding cake over here and hopefully cut the cake. Ideally, that would be what I would expect, but functionality wise, I will have to check. I'm going to throw one random coat rack in the build over here, and we're looking good. All that's left, I think, is this wall right here. Maybe another painting. I kind of like this one. We could do this one. I do have this neon painting. Okay, actually, this would go well. This is it. This is our cheesy chapel wall decor for sure. That's perfect. I feel like we do need some plants beside this picture. I feel like it looks a bit lonely, but I think that's it, you guys. I think I'm done with the build. I don't like this wall inside the kitchen. I feel like it looks a bit empty, but I don't know what else to put there, so I'm just going to try to ignore it. But I think we are done with our cheesy Vegas themed wedding chapel. Actually, the wedding chapels in Vegas are probably a lot nicer than this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. One thing I was thinking about before our interior reception area kind of went to disaster, I was thinking that it would be nice to have a heart-shaped pool out here and have a little pool area, but the only thing about that is I have had my Sims have a wedding before at a venue that had a pool, and all of the wedding guests went straight to the pool, changed into their swimwear, and never changed back into their formal wear, and it was slightly annoying. I don't know if you guys wanted to change this out to a pool area. Obviously, feel free to change it however you want to. I'll get it up on the gallery as soon as possible. I do have to play test it, but as soon as I do that, I'll try to get it up on the gallery if you guys are interested. I know this is a really quirky build, but I had a lot of fun with it, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments because I always love hearing from you guys, and I will see you next Sunday with another build video, but that is it for today, so bye guys.